Welcome everyone, it's AndyBear.
It's MaxiBull, and today is 30th of October.
And the last day of this month. And market on the highs. And as usual, we will tell you pro and contra, what's going on in the market. And I will give you reasons why the market could go down. And MaxiBull
will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, why the market will still continue going up.
Okay, so let's start from bearish perspectives. So what we're going on, what we have on the market. Okay, so the market, like a rocket, we reached a new high, and the MaxiBull was right when he looked at the resistance line, which was broken here, and the market reached a new high. So the previous new high was in September. And as you can see, the 1st of September, now it's a little bit earlier than previously, but still it's from September, it started the going down. And this similar situation I expected from here, because right now we have here consolidation. We got negative earnings, which I already mentioned. Remember that it's last month I mentioned it. And Apple missed the sales, Amazon missed the sales, there's some other Facebook, they missed the sales, and other companies. So there's most of the analytics, they compare this year with the previous year, which was its pandemic was on everywhere, as hit the market very badly. But if you compare this quarter with previous quarter, you'll see it's they slow down on everything. So plus next week will be tapering. And what I expect actually, so the market could go and test this support line again. So if we draw down the line, it will be somewhere, as I said, 4,150 somewhere. We have to find this target, and we will. As we look at this, the whole graph, it's reminding you, like you see the maximum move. We always, if it's very strong move up, always there's a retracement. Strong move up, retracement. So we are on the top all heights, and before that it was, it's not really a strong move. Even here we had before the consolidation, and after consolidations give us this hope and expectation for the market, and its expectation materialized in July. And now what we have, all the expectation already materialized. Ahead only negative and the GDP decrease. It's a GDP decreasing, economy slowing, inflation increasing. So everything like it just pushing the sales down. And from here, I expect there are lots of reasons just to the real good correction or market reversal. And again, here, it was a beginner. It was a first stage. We broke this moving average, 50 days moving average. So when we come to here, to this, the moving average, and we'll test it, because now it's too far away from the balance line, we can see this huge, strong reversal back. And if it will reverse back, this is a good question. So we can stop here and move up again, or from here we'll move down. From my view, because its inflation is going up and keep going high and higher, and eventually it's already sparked the bond sales, and yield increased, for example, in Australia this Friday. So it's the negative plus European bonds also. It's now started to grow up. Yields grown up, and the prices went down. So altogether, from my view, so this is now the time to test the whole November could be, and the plus finally debt ceiling. So it's debt ceiling. Nobody knows what's really going on because it's big trade between Democrats and Republicans in America about the increase in taxes, about the new taxes, about payback taxes, and many taxes. So taxes also can hurt the market, and the tapering will be next week. Announced it, as Jerome Powell already said on the previous meeting on the public. So from here, that's all of them should put pressure on the bulls, and eventually now it's the bulls in the real euphoria. They're expecting so it will be forever up, but from my view, couldn't be go endless up, of course. And if you look at the levels, so if you look at the levels, we can get the 23% retracement, or like 38%, or even more. So who knows where we're going, but definitely still it's expecting 4,000 eventually we'll test, and this month, November. So I'm not really expecting the very positive November after very strong bullish October. In the history, it will never happen. So if it's very strong on a high October, instead of a crash, November almost nothing. Just this was consolidation or reversal. So this is from AndyBear.
Okay, here is a bullish forecast. And I will take the same tool which Andy took before. It's an SPY ETF. And here is my forecast on that. In the beginning of, in the 26th of October, there was a high level created at 458. And this level was tested and finally broken this night. I will go to 30 minutes and to show you. In 30 minutes, we can see how the price moved. So we see that price several times tested the level and finally closed above that. So made a false breakthrough and then bounced and finally closed above. So we kind of have a post market slightly higher than the level that the closer price. So I expect this price to go up for a bit. However, this level as well needs to be tested. So my prognosis, my forecast looks like that. So we make 1-2 day, we continue trend 1-2 day, and then make a bounce to this level, 458. So at this time, it will be another point of entry. So if someone wants to open a bullish position, that will be, wait a couple of days, and when the price tests the level of this resistance level, which currently became support, that's a good time to enter, because there's no way the market is bullish and all the indicators shows up that's extra greed in market. So people are more buying rather selling. This also this information also brought to us by the falling bond prices. So last night, 2 days, bond prices went strongly down. So that means that in bonds, there's actually no demand on bonds. So and that brings us to the balance of the bonds and equities in market. So once bonds goes up, then the investor wants more stability, and then the prices, share prices went down. When the share prices went up, goes up, the bonds prices go down. So now we see this picture that bonds prices go down. So the share prices should continue its bullish rally. Andy, back to you.
What I can say, maybe yes, maybe no, but if you look at some assets like, for example, what we have here, kind of a consolidation. So there's not really excitement on the cryptocurrency market. So there's consolidation. There's the height broken, but it's broken, but not like broken like here. You'll see this was broken and it was really this new high, really strong. As you can see here, it's like it's a false break. This is not continuation, it's just consolidation. So if you look at the Australian dollar to American, so there is also kind of a indicator of the risk, and you can see here it's a little bit progress. This progress happened, but it's kind of a consolidation as well. So it's a consolidation. It's a little high over high, like it's exactly happened on the share market. And as you can look at the date, actually currencies change in its direction in advance of the share market. So for example, here you see there was a bottom, was 29th of September. And from here, this was really a leg up, but it was like a few days before the share market started to move. So here now it's again, we have, despite of the height yesterday, we got the red candle. It means the price dropped. So this Friday, today is a beginning of the Saturday in Europe, still Friday, but there is a Saturday in Australia. So it's dropping in the price. So there is not really good indicator. And as for bonds, kind of you see there is a reversal up, new high, reversal up, new high, reversal, and it started to move up. And the Monday, if it could go up, it's still, that's why the market, is so resistant, because the market realized if it will be above 1.7 for 10 years treasuries, it will be a very, very bad signal for the share market, especially if you look at the NASDAQ. So what we can see here, it's the all heights, and the sits almost 1600. So they wanted to reach the 1600. I don't know if it's possible or not, 1600, but definitely a really strong move up. It's finishing with the same strong reversal, and this is a really strong move up. And we have to wait when we eventually will cross this line, because this support line, it came almost from long time. Every time it's the market is jumping to another high, and there's another line. So that's why you see there's every time the market it's touching the high, it's like it's already well established channel. So we have to see if it's possible to market to reach this new high, or it will be like the consolidation here and the strong reversal back. It will be strong reversal back, and we eventually will break this line. That will be a real roller coaster for the share market. for all indexes, and it's the get ready for it. Get ready. This trend already, all financial indicators, all financial data, everything already priced. The market priced almost everything possible, beautiful, but still pandemic in place, in the winter in America, and it's the pandemic, it's a slowing market, and the tapering, and it's an inflation moving up, and GDP going down. So altogether, not really a good idea, but the market crazy. It's market crazy. So just buying and selling. The people from this low thinking so they're king of the market. So they're like a multi-billionaire will soon. And the market will continue to the skies, but it's never happened. And if we eventually finishing with big depression, and it's like the people on the drugs having a big depression after taking the drugs, and the same story with share market. So this is from me.
Okay, thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. I believe we will see how it goes, and I expect a big correction, as I explained. But not tomorrow. Maybe a couple next days. But that will be a small correction. After that, we will rocket up. And see like Tesla.
Guys. Okay.
Tesla style.
MaxiBull believes the tree is growing to the moon, up to the moon.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I believe one day we'll grow a tree to the moon.
Okay. So this is it from our channel. Subscribe. We also started education videos. Again, we making us the forecast and sharing with you, but again, we have to trade how the market going, and right now it's euphoria, the bullish euphoria. Nobody knows when the reversal point, but this is our expectation. So it could be true, it could be not. But again, what's happened in the history, the reversal point, nobody really expected. So every time the market is changing direction, but nobody expected. This is a key point.
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us. Please subscribe if you haven't done so, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, all the best.
All the best.
Bye.